the joint attack launched by the United States and Israel on Iran began on February 27, 2026, and just after one day, on February 28, 2026, they killed their supreme leader, which is Ayatollah AL Khamenei, and it is one of the biggest incident of this decade after the COVID. All started how the Americans and the Israelis planned the killing of the Khamenei and an attack on Iran. So let's see. So it all began in 2022, where a young woman, Mahsa Amini, was arrested and later on died due to police extremism, and she was arrested on the ground for not wearing hijab in accordance with the government standards of the Iranian government at that time. So it all started in 2022, and after that, due to that incident, there were a mass protest especially of the Iranian student in 2022, and lots of people are killed in that protest. So that was an anti-government protest, you can say. And later on, Americans and Israelis were planning, and later on, after some years, they killed their Iranian supreme military commander, which was Qasim Soleimani, in a missile attack. And after that, in 2025, Americans and Israelis launched attacks on several nuclear facilities in Iran, especially the Fordo nuclear power plant. They have damaged that nuclear power plant enormously. And then in 2026, they launched attack on Iran, and then they killed their supreme leader. The geography of Iran is situated at the choke point of the one of the major trade routes of the world. Control Strait of Hormuz, which is approximately 55 kilometer narrow between Iran and Oman, which separate Persian Gulf from Arabian Sea, and around 31% of global oil shipments occur through this trade route. That's why it is very much important. So Israel and Americans launched this operation in collaboration, but their objectives are different. Since United States is a global power, so it wants to retain hegemony in Middle East. That's why it attacked Iran, and because the current regime of Iran is anti-American, anti-West, as well as anti-Israel. So their formal state policy is death to Israel and death to America. This is their formal state policy, and they have said earlier that they wanted to wipe out Israel from the world map. So let's talk about the objective of Americans and their interest. So as I said earlier, that Americans want to retain their hegemony in Middle East. That's why they attacked Iran, and they wanted to put American supported regime in Iran, because as I have said earlier, that Iran is very important because it is situated at the major choke points of the world trade routes, and it also support the Lebanon, which is Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the Houthis in Yemen. Yemen is also very much important because it is situated in Gulf of Aden, and it controls the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, which link Gulf of Aden and Red Sea. So the Yemen is also very much important, and the most interesting part is Yemen is ruled by the Iranian supported Houthi groups. So the American objective is to topple the regime in Iran, Yemen, because these two are the most important countries, as I have said earlier, and Lebanon as well. So the American objective is to control the major choke points of the world trade routes, and the Israelis' objective is to remove the long-term existential threat from Iran. And according to Foreign Minister of Israel, he was giving an interview to Indian news channel yesterday, and he said that it was not possible under Khamenei regime to remove the existential threat because of the state policy of Iran. So he said that it was important to topple the Iranian regime, the current regime, which is the Shia supported regime from the power. So the Israel objective is to remove the existential threat from Iran and to stop Iran from creating WMD, weapon of mass destruction. So both, although they are collaborating in this operation, the Americans and the Israelis, but both these two countries have different objectives. That's why their operations are different. Americans named their operation as Epic Fury, and Israelis named their operation as Operation Roaring Lion.